Hello, I'm Marilyn and welcome to Parenthood. Although being a parent is a joy, parenthood also comes with its fair share of challenges. So, to help parents tackle all these challenges, we have a guest speaker each week on Parenthood who will share with all the mums and dads helpful tips and advice about parenting and on raising happy, healthy and successful kids. Let's hear it from our guest speaker this week.
Hello, I'm Meela Adreeyana Binti Haji Aliuddin. I'm a speech and language therapist in private practice and had been working in this field for 25 years with both children and adults, working on their communication, hearing and swallowing. I'm a member of the Brunei Paediatric Society, which aims to create awareness on children's health. In this week's episode of Parenthood, I will talk about signs of language delay in children. Appearances of speech and or language delay may occur as an underlying medical condition such as hearing impairment, autism spectrum disorder, cleft lip and palate, stuttering, global developmental delay, intellectual disability, developmental language disorder, speech sound disorder, or poor and understimulated child that does not offer a rich language environment. If this persists into school age, it limits the child's ability to communicate, create meaningful relationships, and affects his ability in achieving academic excellence. Here are early signs to look out for to warrant an early assessment to access early intervention as advised by the Hannon Center. By 12 months, your child doesn't babble with changes in tone, example da-da-da-da-da, doesn't use gestures like waving, bye-bye, or shaking head for no, doesn't respond to his name, doesn't communicate in some way when he needs help with something. By 15 months old, your child doesn't understand and respond to words like no and up, says no words, doesn't point to objects or pictures when asked where is the, doesn't point to things of interest as if to say look at that and then look right at you. At 18 months old, your child doesn't understand simple commands like don't touch, isn't using at least 20 single words like mummy or up, doesn't respond with a word or gesture to a question such as what's that or where's your shoe, can't point to 2 or 3 major body parts such as head, nose, eyes or feet. By 24 months, your child says fewer than 100 words, isn't consistently joining 2 words together like daddy go, doesn't imitate actions or words, doesn't pretend with toys such as feeding doll or making toy man drive toy car. By 30 months old, your child says fewer than 300 words, isn't using action words like run, eat, fall, isn't using some adult grammar such as to babies. And at 3 to 4 years old, your child doesn't ask questions, isn't using sentences, and isn't able to tell a simple story by 4 or 5 years old. Other concerns to look out for are excessive drooling, problems sucking, chewing, or swallowing, problems with control and coordination of lips, tongue, and jaw, stuttering that causes a child embarrassment, frustration, or difficulty with peers, poor memory skill by the time your child reaches kindergarten, aged about 5 to 6 years old. He may have difficulty learning colors, numbers, shapes, or the alphabet, failure to respond when spoken to. This may include signs that the child does not hear well, such as not reacting to loud noises, a sudden loss of speech and language skills, loss of abilities at any age should be addressed immediately, and not speaking clearly or well by the age of 3. If you notice one or more of these warning signs in your child, do act now. Seek professional advice as soon as possible. Difficulties with language means that your child may have difficulty getting ideas and thoughts across to others. In turn, will impact your child's ability to make friends with other children, where exchange using language is necessary to build understanding and relationships. It is important in an academic setup where understanding and expressing yourself using language is imperative towards learning and achieving academic excellence. A child with poor language will struggle in the classroom. They may have difficulty understanding instructions and/or questions, learning new vocabulary. They may also have difficulties making complete and/or coherent sentences or have difficulties with grammar. Potential impacts and long-lasting consequences of speech and language delay are academic challenges. Language skills are foundational for success in school. Children with untreated language delay may struggle with reading, writing, and comprehension, which can impact their academic performances and their self-esteem. Social and emotional difficulties. Communication difficulties can lead to social isolation and frustration. For example, children with language delays may experience increased anxiety, hindering their social interactions and emotional well-being. Persistent language problems. Untreated language impairments can persist into adulthood, making it challenging for people to communicate effectively in their personal and professional lives. Missed opportunities. Early language difficulties may lead to missed opportunities for language-rich experiences, such as engaging with peers, excelling in extracurricular activities, and pursuing preferred career paths. Longer and costlier interventions. Delayed intervention often requires more intensive and extended therapy once an issue has eventually been identified. Looking out for early warning signs and help us be aware of our children's needs and start them on early intervention to give them a boost to help their future endeavor. Remember, if you see the warning signs, act now and seek professional advice as soon as possible. I'm Meela. Thank you for listening.
And that's our guest speaker this week on Parenthood. I'm Marilyn, and here's wishing you a happy, smooth, and a wonderful parenting journey ahead.